I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. This is a 1987 Baldwin Hamilton. I have tuned and worked on many of these pianos. These pianos are ubiquitous, not only in customers' homes, but also in like schools and churches. This is a very common piano in, especially in this time, like in the 70s, 80s, 90s. I've seen these pianos all over the place. And I think in large part because they're a workhorse. They just kind of keep going. They sound great, they play well, and they endure. They're really well built. I think that's the reason that they're everywhere, and they're also super affordable. I often talk about size, how important size is, and this piano is 45 inches, I believe, versus this one right here, which is 48 inches, and that extra 3 inches. Let's see, is it? Yeah, 45 inches. That I often talk about how that extra 3 inches makes a huge difference, and it does. But for some reason, this particular model, this Baldwin Hamilton, is it's kind of an exception to that rule. Another, crazy enough, another exception to that rule is the acrosonic, which is acrosonics are various heights, but they're spinets, which is the smallest of all pianos, and those consistently sound much bigger and much better than really any other piano that size. Actually, I can say that definitively. They are the best spinet that I've ever played, and I would probably, I really like the UST7, which is a Kawai, which is a 45-inch Kawai. I like that one a lot, and then I like this one a lot. I think they're just, how would you put it? They just pack a bigger punch. They punch above their weight. Maybe you could put it that way. The Baldwin Acrosonic and this model Hamilton. Okay, so yeah, I wonder. I don't know. I don't know the answer. If you know, post it in the comments. I don't know if the designer of this piano is the same person, or probably not, because I think the Acrosonic goes way back. But I don't know. Baldwin. Hats off to Baldwin. Good job. Okay, so this particular piano, we have done a full refurbish on the guts, making it as good as it possibly can get. And then we've done kind of our lowest level of refinishing. When we got it, it was actually already in really good condition cosmetically, and so we didn't do our full refinishing. Like for example, on this Orem Campbell, that's our full refinishing, or that Gerard. Or this Baldwin right here is 1922. That's our full refinishing. This one, it didn't need it, so this is our lowest level, and I think it turned out really good. It's definitely cosmetically in A condition, and then on the guts, it's also in A condition as well. I'll pull that open, and you can have a look. So generally, pianos have they have a very long lifespan. They have a lifespan of 100 years, but really they have about 20 to 25 years of really good use, after which they need to be refurbished. They don't need to be rebuilt. That would be overkill. Rebuilt meaning like new hammers and strings and dampers and all of that. They don't need that after 20 or 25 years, but for sure what they do need, the hammers get indented from striking the string thousands, if not tens of thousands, millions of times, I don't know. They get flattened, and so we reshape that. We realign everything, lubricate everything, of course clean everything. Everything is super filthy on the inside. Full regulation, which is everything from ensuring that the distance that you can depress the key is the correct distance, not too deep, not too shallow, to the distance that this hammer is from the string when it's at rest, to when this damper here, when that starts to engage, you can see it starts to engage at about, I don't know, 40-50% of the hammer travel, and that should be consistent throughout all of these. And then the distance right here where that hammer pulls away, it comes to within 1/8 of an inch of the string, and then it gives that little pop, and that's correct regulation. And there's a bunch of others that I'm just kind of going over quickly, but needless to say, all of that is done. It's a very thorough process. Our refurbishing process is not something that you can do in just like an afternoon or something. This is very thorough. It's actually a list that I started developing well, early on, I guess, but I really, like, I started to put it to paper probably 20 years ago, maybe a little bit more, and it just kept growing and growing and growing, and it now, I think it's to the point where I don't know what else we could possibly add to this list. It's very thorough, very exhaustive, and we do good work. So that is the piano. So I guess from a longevity standpoint, I would say this piano's got another, well, I mean, before it needs to be refurbished again, it's got another 20 or 25 years. So, and then it can be refurbished again, and then another 20 or 25 years after that, then, you know, so what, 50 years from now, at that point, it'll probably need to be rebuilt. But I don't think many of us will be around to see that. Sounds great. Like I said, it punches above its weight. Has a nice, really nice tone, nice projection, and the touch is really nice. So I have no concerns. This piano is a complete package, and then price-wise, it's a real bargain, which is, I think, what the original intention behind the manufacture of this piano. So for sure, recommend this one. Thanks for watching.